Good afternoon. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, here for DFSArmy, and I have another NBA prop bet video for Saturday, January 30th, 2021. We've been on a little bit of a hot streak here the last 5 days, 15-4, up 18 units. We went 3-1 yesterday. I hope you were able to get on some of those lines on Harden and Kyrie Irving before they moved up. I know they jumped pretty quickly when Durant was out, but I tried to get this video out as soon as I possibly could so we can get on those lines. And that blowout didn't help them really get their max potential out there. But I was still able to cash. I hope you were able to get on those lines. If you're not, apologize. But again, I'm trying to get these lines out and provide this value for you. If you like these videos, again, hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell. That way you're notified when I put these videos up so you can jump on these lines as soon as they come up. So let's jump in today and see what we have on tap. All right, yesterday's recap again. Went 3-1. Again, 15-4 the last 5 days, up 18 units. Aaron Gordon, we missed on him. He just had a horrible game there. It's going to happen. 18. We had 20. He had over 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He only put up 18, so didn't get there. James Harden over 40.5 points, rebounds, assists with 1 unit. We got there at 46. Kyrie Irving, man, I was sweating this one. Over 24.5 points, 2 units. He barely got there at 25. That blowout was really making me nervous in that fourth quarter. And then Kyrie Irving over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists for 3 units. He got there at 37. So another profitable day, and let's just check out what we got on Saturday. First one here. And before I get started on these 4, I got 4 picks. Today just felt like not a ton of value out there. So again, I would kind of tread lightly. I do like these picks, but there's none where I'm like overly excited for, because they all have a little bit of concern, but I do find value in each and every pick that I put out there. So Christian Wood over 21.5 points. It's a -110 at BetMGM Sportsbook. Just 1 unit on this one. He's went 22, 20, 30, 24, and 27 points over his last 5 games. Little concern with John Wall and Oladipo still playing alongside him. But again, he put up 22 points the first game. All of them were together in the last game they played, and he really struggled that first half and then came out strong that second half. So had a 22% usage rate alongside of him. The model actually has him for 28 points here. So I do like him here going up against the Pelicans. I do think they're going to need his size with Zion and Adams. And so I do like this over. 1 unit play for Christian Wood over 21.5 points. Next play here, Marcus Smart under 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. -122 at FanDuel Sportsbook for 1 unit. They're basically healthy now. We got Tatum back. Brown is back. Walker's back. He's not playing over 30 minutes. So, we're still going to get minutes out of Smart, but he is not going to be utilized that much offensively anymore. Those guys are going to take all the shots. Smart's going to be taking threes, but I still think that there's some value under 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Lakers are a good defensive team. It should be a great NBA game to watch, but for fantasy points, I don't think that he's going to get there. So the model right now has him at 19 points, rebounds, and assists. So there's a little bit of value that we can grab here. So I do like this one for 1 unit. Next one, Mason Plumlee over 17.5 points and rebounds, -125 at PB Sportsbook. 2 units here. I went back and looked at his Golden State Warrior games, 12, 25, and 30, the last 3 games he's played Golden State Warriors. That game he only scored 12 points. He was actually 0 from 5 from the field. So if he would have made a couple baskets there, he could have got this over. The last 3 games he's been on a roll, even with Blake Griffin in a couple of these games. 27, 27, and 20 his last 3 points plus rebound games for Detroit here. So he's been on a little bit of a tear here. The rebounds usually always gets close to double digits. So if he just makes a couple putbacks or lobs, he will get there. So the model has him right at 21 points and rebounds. So there's a little bit of value on this line. Again, we're going to put 2 units on it. I think he does get that 20 points and rebounds is what I think he does get, and gets the double-double. And the last one we got here is Morant over 20.5 points. Minus 112 at FanDuel Sportsbook. Just going to put 2 units on this. If I knew he was going to get 35 minutes, I probably would have put 3 units on this. Going up against the Spurs, they're not a great defensive team. I'd have no problem playing these guys, Morant at all here. Now, the Spurs are on a back-to-back 3 and 4. They're probably going to have some tired legs. They are getting Derek White. It looks like he's not on the injury report, so they are getting him back. But again, he hasn't played in a while. So with the rest of these guys, they're probably going to be a little bit tired. Again, Memphis hasn't played in 12 days. It's been a long time. A lot of their games have been postponed or canceled. So I think they're going to have fresh legs here. The last time Morant went up and played against the Spurs, he put up 44 real points against them early in the year. Joval is out this game as well, so there's going to be more usage for Morant here. And again, with no Joval on the court, he's at about a 30% usage rate, which is up from his season average, which his season average for Morant is right around there for 30%. But again, 1.28 fantasy points per minute. The model has him for 25 points right now, and that's in 30 minutes. So if he gets anything over 30 minutes, I think that he could crush this. So we've seen Morant just go absolutely crazy here. So I think there's a little bit of value on this line at over 20.5 points. So with that, those are my 4 favorite picks today. Again, I don't see any plays that are smash plays I like, but I do see some value on that line for Morant and Mason Plumlee here. So again, if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button for me. Turn on that notification bell so you know when I post these videos, and you can jump on these lines early. And with that, I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time, and hope you appreciate this content. Deuces.